the heart of an old Tanzanian village, where drums echoed every sunrise and elders told stories under the moon, there lived a curious boy named Mosi. Mosi wasn't just curious. He was stubborn, bold, and always in trouble. His mother said he had fire in his bones, and the villagers said, "Where Mosi walks, rumors follow." But none of his mischief was as shocking as what happened with the ancient Baobab tree. The Baobab towered at the edge of the village, thick as a house, older than memory. The elders warned children never to play around it. The tree was said to hold secrets, spirits, and stories of those who vanished mysteriously. But Mosi, he laughed at warnings. One evening, after stealing roasted maize from the market and running from the angry vendor, he hid inside a hollow part of the Baobab. That night, something strange happened. As he slept inside the tree, he heard whispers, soft, low, and calling his name. "Mosi, Mosi, your destiny waits." He woke frightened and ran home. But he could not shake the voice. The next day, he returned. And again, until eventually, he could understand the whispers. The tree was talking to him. At first, he kept it secret. But soon, small miracles began happening. When villagers lost goats, Mosi somehow knew where to find them. When storms threatened the villagers' crops, Mosi predicted the exact hour rain would fall. People were amazed. The elders were disturbed. They demanded to know how a troublesome boy suddenly carried the wisdom of ancestors. But Mosi stayed silent. One night, the whispers grew louder. The Baobab told him, "I can give you gifts no one else has, if you give me something in return." Mosi hesitated. "What do you want?" The voice replied, "Just loyalty, just silence, and never reveal my name." Mosi agreed. But trouble began when a strange scandal started spreading. The village gossips, led by Mama Chazaku, a woman who loved drama more than food, claimed Mosi was not receiving wisdom from spirits, but from a forbidden source. Some whispered he had made a pact with dark forces. Others claimed he had been sneaking out at night to meet a mysterious woman by the Baobab who taught him witchcraft. Rumors grew so wild that even Mosi's mother began to doubt him. One evening, the village council summoned him. Elders gathered, torches lit, drums silent. "Mosi," the chief said, "tell us the truth. Where do your powers come from?" Mosi shook with fear. He knew the Baobab warned him never to reveal their connection. If he spoke, he risked everything. If he stayed silent, he looked guilty. As the crowd grew restless, something dramatic happened. A girl walked forward. Her name was Zari, the calmest and most honest girl in the village, the last person anyone expected to cause scandal. She pointed at Mosi and said, "He is lying. I saw him inside the Baobab tree at night. I heard voices too. Something dangerous lives inside that tree." Gasps filled the air. But the truth? Zari was jealous. She admired how the villagers praised Mosi and hated how he ignored her. She wanted that attention for herself. And so she lied to ruin him. Fearing for Mosi's life, the chief declared, "At sunrise, we will cut down the Baobab tree and expose the spirits inside. If the boy is innocent, he will be freed. If not, both will burn." That night, Mosi panicked. He rushed to the Baobab and cried, "They will destroy you. What do I do?" The Baobab whispered calmly, "There is only one way to end this. Bring Zara to me. I will reveal the truth." But this was the twist. When Mosi brought Zara, the tree suddenly split open with a thunderous crack. Inside stood a tall, shimmering spirit, a woman made of wind and moonlight. She spoke with a voice that shook the ground. "Zay, you lied. Mosi is the chosen one. You fuel jealousy, and jealousy feeds darkness." The villagers arrived in chaos, witnessing the impossible. The spirit revealed that she had protected the village for centuries. But she also revealed the deepest secret of all. Long ago, Zara's ancestors tried to destroy the Baobab and steal its power. Their greed cursed their bloodline with envy. That was why Zara lied so easily. The scandal erupted. Families argued. Accusations flew across the crowd. The spirit raised her hand and silence fell. The boy is innocent. The tree stays. The curse ends tonight. With a soft breath, she lifted the curse from Zari. The girl collapsed, crying in shame and relief. Mosi, shaken but brave, stepped forward and said, "Let the village heal. Let this tree stand. And let truth be louder than gossip." The villagers cheered. The chief apologized. And Zari, humbled and grateful, asked for forgiveness, something Mosi gave without hesitation. From that day, the Baobab no longer whispered secrets. Instead, it watched over the village silently, its duty complete. Mosi grew into a respected young leader. And the old Tanzanian village never again underestimated the power of truth or the danger of a juicy rumor.